Hello guys, well I'm going to do episode 4 now, whereas I've just come back from Glastonbury a week ago and I was going to do my show on chemtrails and they were doing it constantly and I've got about 3 or 4 days back worth of videos looking at it, and then I was like going into the festival, I was like, right, let's just not talk about chemtrails. We'll go away with all my mates. I didn't talk about anything with anyone. I just took a couple little pictures of Glastonbury, whereas it was boiling hot the first day and the second day, and it had been roasting for a few weeks. On the third day, it was so roasted, I was trying to hide between a little tent on the Thursday. Well, it had been the second day, really. And but I could saw it in the distance, the chemtrails being sprayed out, and then it went all over cloudy and the sun was blocked out. Now, it was quite nice for me because standing in a field when the boiling hot sun on you kicks your ass. But at the same time, they've been doing it for ages. They've been blocking out the sun. They've been, blocking out the moon and the stars a lot. I've got months and months of video all the way through the summer. I just did a video tonight. I come out of my house and I was like, man, it's crazy everywhere what they've been doing. So I was like, do you know what? I was like, just come back. I was like a bit drained. I hurt my foot when I was at Glastonbury because I was jumping up and down to Supergrass and loads of crazy stuff. And what else was amazing? Yeah, Crowded House was the bollocks. Pet Shop Boys was amazing. Skunk Anansi was really good. There's a Japanese band, and I don't want to butcher their name, but they was on in the morning. It was their last ever gig, and they was so good. I want to get there. I want to get some music by them. But while I was there, I was still thinking about it. I was like the days I'm leading up to it, there was loads of it. And it's like when you get up and the trees can't absorb enough sunlight. And it's constantly, when it's coming out the back of the place, you can see they're gridding it all. And then a couple of hours later, it's all fucked. It's like, oh, it's blue sky. Oh, it's quarter blue. Oh, it's half cloudy. Oh, it's really cloudy. Oh, that's it, you can't see the sun. And if they carry it on, keep it up, then the next day you see it's completely battered out. You don't see anything. And you're like, guys, this is super obvious what you're doing. Like, even I've spoke to different nurses, I've spoke to different people in professions, and they've not said that they've the cloud seeding, but what they've said is that the weather is really odd. Everyone's like, oh, I can't work it out. Like, it's just really strange and cold. It keeps going up and down and crazy. And, different powers that be are like, it's the environment. You ruined it. But no, it's not. It's these fuckers spraying on in the sky, or filling up the big tankers. Even tonight, I'm going to release a video from tonight's one. I'll do it after this video. And you could see again you can see the parts mixing. And someone sent me a video and went, look at this. And I went, yeah, that's right. And then he went, in a little while, it'll be blocked out. Loads of people know what's going on. That's what really blows me away. Loads of people know what's going on. And we've just clocked it. So now it's like, right, okay, what should we do about it? I want to have some debates. We get some people on. We have some jibber jabber. And yeah, we'll just go for there and just talk about this shit. Because it's got to be talked about. You can't just not say anything about it. It's outrageous. Ain't it, G? Yeah, so the bands was good, and I was like, so I got back and I was a bit drained. I thought, when are you going to do this video, Gary, on chemtrails? And I was like, okay, I'll do part 1. TikTok, we get 10 minutes. I'm really good. A big shout out I'm going to say to Ryan, who's been watching my videos. He's like, where's part 4, man? I was like, it'll be tomorrow, definitely. And then 2.5 weeks later, I was like, it's done. So shout out to you, Ryan, who's been checking out the videos so far, with Level Earth so far, how I think the world's going on, and just different little conspiracies all around the sort of world. That's where we are at the minute. A little bit of Bill Gates in there as well. He's probably in a crazy place trying to block out the sun and give us loads of crazy shit. Take this in your arm. That'll be good for you. But, yeah, so, man, I need to have a debate. We need to get together. We need to, because loads of people I know about it now. I would say about 10, 15 that I know. And even some people in my group are starting to wake up and like, Gary, something's not right. So we need to get together and help things out. That's what we've got to get together. We've got to build and just do so. Build back better. I'm a fucking politician. But I don't know, man. Like, I want to live why can't we just live in peace? We've got already renewable energy as well. So, like, with the sun and that, The solar, if it weren't blocked out, everyone would just use solar. No one, all their rent would have to be and electric and all the gas and everything, all these energies. We could just use the sun. If it was a little bit sort of, but they're blocking it out a lot of the time. Like, I don't know, like they've been using for, I'd probably say 60s and 50s. There's records of them doing it in Vietnam, but where they're like, they've been using a different war, using dry ice, cloud seeding, spraying stuff into clouds. Different governments have done it over time to make it rain, and farmers have done it to make it rain at certain points. You know, so, and they do it a lot. Cloud seeding, it's called, obviously. But what the hell is in these things that's in the clouds, in the sense of like the blocking? I'm just really worried about it. I don't think, even though I was a little bit dying at Glastonbury, I don't think you should be blocking out the sun 24/7 and just making it really bad. It was alright for the thousands of years before that. You know what I mean? And then you're all of a sudden you're like, we're just going to block it out. Well, you know, it's just not right. So I think I'll do a part 2, and I'm gonna have my friend on and having chats about things, about what they think about the situation. I think I have a few different people on. I'm gonna go around to see people at their houses. We can all have a chat about it and think, right, okay, let's see how many people agree with this situation and think, is this all going on or is it complete bollocks? So yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. I think I'm gonna do the show after the chemtrails. I want to do on the moon. And then I want to start doing some stuff on some gardening, and we should be doing I want to do some foods and different like stuff that I'm growing. Keep a little bit of things of that, and then with some music, I started doing a new little covers band, and a few other people have been asking. We've been doing other stuff together. We want to start doing a few little other projects now that I've got back. I've got Pearl Jam going to on Friday, hopefully, which is amazing. So Pearl Jam. Then after that, I really want to start studying hard and getting my nut down, because just playing and rocking out and going to all these festivals, it's all very good. The sun comes out, you're like, I want a beer. That's why they block the sun out, because I don't have one drinking beer. Bastards. But yeah, I'm just upset about it. Like, joking about it all aside, it breaks my heart every day when I come outside and I see it all sprayed in the sky, and half the people are looking down at their phones, like me in general as well, and they're not even paying attention. Because I'm coming out of my house looking, I'm like, man, I'll go to work and it'll be crystal blue, and you'll come home about 5 hours later and you won't even be able to see any blueness. It's all gone in the middle of the summer, even though it's boiling hot. People are like, why is it getting freezing cold? Different nurses and people, as I said earlier, told me that. And I was like, I think it's what they're doing up in the sky. No, it can't be that. It's probably the pigeons. Pigeons, they did it. But anyway, yes, so I'm going to do a few other little facts. I need to find out. It's been talked about in multiple governments as well that they've been doing it, especially blocking out. I've seen little papers on it. I'm just going to have to sort of gather them together so we can all talk about it a bit more and think, right, we need to probably centralise in a sense of getting us together to say to them, why are you doing this? You can't do this anymore. We don't want this to happen. We've had enough of what you're shit. So that's what we're going to have a little discussion with some friends soon about it. So this is my part 1, and I'll do a part 2 in the next few days. I'm going to go and see a few friends and have a chat and see what they think about it, why they think they're doing it, what can we do to stop it, what's going on, people. P.S. Glastonbury was really good, so even though it was, the cans of water £1.50, which I was like, what are you fucking for a can of water? £1.50. But apart from that, it was amazing. So one love to everyone on the channel, and I'll have a little look at the comments. I'm really sorry, I have to say. Someone's like, you don't even read half your comments, you don't read none of them, do you? And I'm like, I read some of them. I'm really sorry. Read them all. So I apologise, because I did see a few people like, reply back to us, you slag. And I was like, I haven't looked at it. So sorry, Midge. But so I'll try to reply back to more messages. I'm sorry about that. TikTokers and YouTubers and Rumblers.